Yo, 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 what it do? It's your boy E2 Blue. Yeah, how y'all doing? Back at you again with another video. What's going on? It's now Wednesday, an official start of free agency, but these teams been free agency dealing and dwilling for the last week. I mean, I can't name a year that free agency kicked off like this. I mean, I've never seen so many veterans being released by teams before. I mean, this is I unless I'm tripping, I don't remember this many veterans being released from teams. I'm talking about Jordy Nelson got released. Tyrann Mathieu got released. Now, Tyrann Mathieu probably gonna go to the Giants, which again, these good veteran players keep getting picked up by our division rivals. That ain't looking good for us this year. So again, we gotta do some things because this free agency thing is off the chain right now. Like, I mean, everybody's willing and dealing, and quarterbacks going off the board. Kirk Cousins getting fully guaranteed contracts from the Vikings. I mean, everybody's swapping teams. I mean, it's exciting, but it's crazy, and it's gonna be really weird because you're gonna forget these players on these teams for a little while until like preseason starts. You're like, oh yeah, such and such is on that team. Now, I know a lot of you Cowboy fans are like, Cowboys ain't do nothing. Technically, and you're gonna say that it doesn't count, but technically, us signing DeMarcus Lawrence is doing something. I mean, that's $17 million right there. He wasn't going to free agency. You didn't want him to go to free agency. I mean, he was league leader in sacks. You're not going to just let that go to free agency. So, unfortunately, with the franchise tag, we had to pay him $17.1 million. Now, whether he plays on that franchise tag the whole season, we'll see. But either way, that's what it is. We got Brian Price. Whether you like it or not, he's still on the team. We have a second round tender on David Irving. Now, if you don't know what that means, and I'm pretty sure you guys do, so I'm speaking to the choir probably here, but the second round tender basically is if another team comes and tries to match that or beat that offer, the Cowboys have a chance to counteract that to beat it. So basically, if another team beats out that price and they want David Irving that bad, and the Cowboys don't counteract what they're paying him, which is $2.3 million, that other team will get him, and we will receive a second round pick for that. Now, we could use another second round pick, because then we'll have, in that case, then we'll have 2 2s. We already have 2 4s and 2 5s and 2 6. So with the 10 picks in the draft that we have, we're not going to use all those draft picks anyway. We're going to wheel and deal. We're going to trade up. We're going to do all this other stuff. So, I mean, the draft is going to be real interesting, especially for the Cowboys, because we got we got money to, as far as compensatory picks, to do what we need to do in the draft. Now, as far as free agency, I don't think we're going to be doing much. We'll probably do like we did. Like if we can do what we did last year, but just with better guys, I'm cool with that. You know, last year, of course, you know, we got the Nolan Carroll and the Stephen Paya and the Montre Moore and the guys like that. But the thing about it is, we didn't hit on none of those. Again, if we can get guys in that tier and sign guys in that tier for this year in the offseason, I mean, in free agency, but guys being actual better players and doing something for the team, I'm okay with that. Because like I said, we can't get the expensive players because we just don't have the money for it. And you can't make something out of nothing, unfortunately. I mean, you can, but you're going to be twisting a lot of people's contracts and giving people bonus money. You don't want to keep doing that because, again, every year you're going to be in debt. And we're going to be in this situation every year, so you won't be able to make splashes or do anything. I mean, I at least want us to get one notable player. I mean, I really want Earl Thomas, but let me explain something about this Earl Thomas situation. So, I don't know if you heard, but reports saying that Seattle wants us to give a first-round pick for Earl Thomas. Let me say that again. A first round pick for Earl Thomas. Hell to the no. First of all, Earl Thomas is a great player, but he's been in the league, what, 6 years now? He's got wear and tear in that body. You're not going to give a first round pick for no Earl Thomas. First of all, y'all think y'all slick. Y'all must think the Cowboys stupid. Y'all must think Jerry Jones is an idiot. Because didn't y'all just give Michael Bennett away for a 5th round pick? Shut that up. Alright? Shut that up right now. You let Michael Bennett go to the Eagles for a 5th round pick. I'm not giving no more than a 4th round pick. At the very most, I'm not giving no more than a 4th round pick for Earl Thomas. Put it like this. If we're going to give a 1st round pick to Earl Thomas, then you might as well wait till the draft starts and push your way up to the front in front of Tampa Bay and get Derwin James. That's what I would do with that 1st round pick. Thank you, but no thank you. Look, we love Earl Thomas and we love for him to be a Cowboy, but not at the expense of a 1st round pick. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. So I'm just going to say no. Hell no. Hell to the no. It's not going to happen. I'll give a 4th and maybe a 5th. And maybe a player on the team that we can't use, like Kyle Wilber or something like that. You know, give him a player with the 4th or 5th pick. But I'm not doing that. Because like I said, if it's a 1st round pick, we're going to go get your boy Derwin out of Florida. We're going to go get him in front of the 1st round. That's what I want to do. Now, I don't know if y'all heard about Roquan Smith. He's got some medical issues going on, so he actually might drop in the draft too. So it's getting real interesting. Like, as news comes out, and it's funny because as teams are getting different players in free agency, every day it's changing. By the time we get to the draft, it's going to be so much wheeling and dealing going around in the 1st round. It's going to make your head spin. You're going to be sitting there like, they did what? They traded for who? They went down? They went up? Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Like, that 1st round going to be crazy. And I'm pretty sure the Cowboys is going to be one of those teams that's going to move up. And if you get to a position where you don't think you could get the player that you want at 19, you may not have a choice but to move up. And at this point, that's what I would do. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's going to be real interesting. Tyrann Mathieu is now on the market, but I think the Giants might go for him because they can use him. I mean, hell, we can use him too, but I think he's going to be too expensive for us. Reports said that Ndamukong Suh wants to come to the Cowboys, or somebody said that the news got out that maybe the Cowboys were interested in Ndamukong Suh. Now, Ndamukong Suh, the money that he wants right now, Cowboys ain't going to give that. I wouldn't give that. This is the thing about Ndamukong Suh. I feel like Ndamukong Suh is... I feel like he's a dirty player. I mean, you've seen them games where he was kicking the offensive lineman and kicking the quarterback and stepping on his feet and doing all that stuff. Now, again, I didn't watch him last season, so I don't know if he did anything crazy last season. But again, I don't think that the risk is worth the reward for him. I'll be honest with you. Now, him being on the Cowboys, you already know the Cowboys are on the radar right now. Anytime the Cowboys do anything that's left field, the referees are on it. You know what I mean? Like, the media is on it. TMZ is on it. So just imagine Ndamukong Suh on this team. I mean, it's like, to me, it's like signing Greg Hardy all over again. You're just gonna deal with that headache, and I don't think it's worth a headache. Just go ahead and get one of those big, beefy bank teller size defensive tackles in the draft and just plug them in that middle, man. And like I said, David Irving gonna be healthy, so have him on the left side, get Lawrence on the right side, and just get it popping, and just fill everybody else in, and just get this depth, and just get these players in the draft and just build them up. I mean, that's our option right now. But as far as free agency goes, I'm pretty sure the Cowboys not gonna pick nobody, or if they are gonna sign anybody, it's probably gonna be second, third week. They're gonna wait till they're gonna get the scrap heap, pretty much. Now, there's nothing wrong with the scrap heap, long as you find some talent that fits your team in that scrap heap. Like I said, let's not do it like we did last year. Ain't no damn Nolan Carrolls or no bullshit like that. I don't want no Nolan Carrolls on this team. So at the end of the day, let's hope that they get it right. Jerry ain't no fool. You know, a lot of you guys may be down on him, but you know, he is getting older. But Jerry want what he wants. And between him and Steven saying two different things, is everything is just contradicting each other right now. You don't even know what's going on. Now, like I said in my last video, I'm so tired of talking about this dead stuff. Just let him play, because again, you see what Sammy Watkins got paid, because apparently the Cowboys wanted to get Sammy Watkins, but the money that they offered him, they matched it, and they got him. So now I don't know if Sammy Watkins would have got signed here, what that would have meant for Dez, would they would have cut him, or whatever the deal may be, but that's craziness. Dez's contract don't even seem that bad no more now that you think about it. When you see what Mike Evans and Sammy Watkins and what the fuck, what's the boy? What's his name? Richardson. They got signed by the Eagles. With the Redskins. What the Redskins thinking? Signing Richardson. That's a third wide receiver on the team. But you're paying him number one money? What? He had half of the production that Terrence Williams had last year. And you know Terrence Williams didn't have a great year last year. Terrence Williams didn't even score a touchdown. But for Richardson to get signed to a 5-year deal, what is it, $12 million a year by the Redskins? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like, what are y'all thinking? I hope y'all not going to make him the number one, because y'all going to be highly disappointed. Because a lot of people don't even know who the hell Richardson is. Good luck with that, Redskins. Now, when I think about what they did, I'm not even mad about the Cowboys right now. Like I said, I'm content. We just got to be smart about this. And I know a lot of fans are going nuts because, again, you can't have steak on every plate. I'm going to repeat that. You cannot. Steak is awesome because I love it. I cooked it last night. But you can't have steak on every plate. You got to have a little hamburger here. You got to have a little bit of something else that you don't like here. Because, again, there is a salary cap. And there is a business side of football. And that business is real. And if you don't know how salary caps work, you're going to be lost. Because you're going to be sitting here wanting this guy, wanting that guy, wanting this guy. But it's not going to work. It's not going to work. We missed out on Demario Davis. Demario Davis got signed off to a 3-year contract. I would like to see him on the team. I mean, Mark Holmes got me watching Demario Davis. And like I said, not only is he a good player on the field, but off the field, he's a great guy. And he would have been good for that locker room. But we'll see. I'm pretty sure we'll get an old Grizzly veteran. Third, fourth week in free agency. We'll see what happens, but y'all let me know what y'all think about that. I'm pretty sure y'all will. Y'all gonna be in the comments. So, because the Dolphins clean house, and sometimes you don't want to get rid of a lot of players, and you scratch your head when you see teams like getting rid of all these players, and you're like, why are they getting rid of all these players? When you think about it, a lot of it makes sense, because if this person is eating up 10% of your cap, you can't have that. You got to cut weight. Now, the Dolphins cutting Ndamukong. that's gonna hurt them because that's like I think $22 million. Oh Jesus Christ! He had a lot of money because his contract was like 66, like 80 million, something like that. He had a high ass ridiculous contract when he got signed with the Dolphins when he came from the Lions. But I'm telling you, like, unless he's gonna come for cheap, unless he's gonna bring that down, I don't want him for the Cowboys. I mean, I don't really care for Sue too much because of the way he is as a player. I mean, he may be a great guy off the field, but for whatever reason, we don't need that drama. We already are a target in the NFL, and we just don't need another Greg Hardy situation. We don't. So at the end of the day, it's only Wednesday. It is now officially the start of the 2018 season. Well, the off season of 2018, but you know what it is. The draft is vastly approaching. Again, I am so excited about this draft. This road trip that we're going to have is going to be awesome. I can't wait to see all of the Cowboy fans there and just hopefully I can get a glimpse of some of the Cowboy staff that I've never seen before that I always see on cameras and stuff. But again, it's going to be a great experience. You guys are going to be in the center of it. You guys are going to see everything that's going on. I hope you guys enjoy everything that we're putting out because it's going to be real. And I've been working hard trying to get everything prepped for the trip as well myself on my end, and Mark's working hard too. So again, thank you guys to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button at the bottom. Until next time, guys, signing out. It's your boy E2 Blue. Talk to you later.